That's it, right? Perfect. We've got 3 minutes. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Kevin with Email Tree. So Email Tree helps businesses fulfill and reply to their customers' requests in seconds using hyper-automation. We do this by increasing email productivity, improving the customer service experience, reducing average handling time, and of course, automating repetitive tasks. The problem is that slow email responses and repetitive tasks not only lose businesses money, but also frustrate customers. We're already solving this big issue of frustrating customers and losing money in two large markets, that is, in the outsourcing market for customer service and also in in-house customer service companies. For instance, these markets are worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Interestingly, hyperautomation is trend number 1 for Gartner's 2021 and 2020 list of top 10 strategic technology trends for 2021, like I mentioned. And the way we do this is it's not just like we are applying AI to emails. No, rather we're really providing a full end-to-end solution. It can be broken down into what is basically 5 steps. So you can imagine we extract meaning from text. So this is, like I mentioned, applying AI to textual information. It could be an email or it could be an SMS, for instance. And we also gather additional information. This can be from in-house databases or also external APIs. So you can imagine Google APIs or so forth. Another thing we do is we generate answers to messages and also generate tasks for robots. So you imagine we have an AI solution. We need to also automate tasks, so we do this by sending requests to our machines. After this, we have a learning stage in all of our processes. This means that as you use the Email Tree platform and our software, it improves over time and is customized to your use cases. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to press that. The last thing we do, of course, is we also have this step where humans can also be involved in the process of making decisions. So it's not only AI, but also human in the loop. We've been automating email replies since 2018, and some of our customers include Orange, BWM, and WebHelp. What's really interesting is that we've decreased from 5 or 6 minutes the average response handling time of emails down to just 1 minute, and at the same time we've achieved a classification accuracy of 95%. Again, our customers, Orange, BWM, MediaSoft, and WebHelp, all of which are very happy with our products already. And what makes us unique and what they like about us is that we offer really a complete end-to-end solution. And we don't limit the choices of our customers. So if they want to use one RPA solution or another, we're agnostic. Or one cloud solution or another, we're agnostic. And finally, we do this with our strategic partners, Microsoft, UiPath, and Automation Anywhere. So we invite you to join us in our mission to apply hyperautomation to everything.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Big applause for our next startup. And are there any questions from our judges? Who'd like to start?
Yeah, sure. So you're using natural language processing. Are there any barriers when using language APIs? Are you also language agnostic, or are there specific languages you're operating in right now?
So we operate in about 20 languages at the moment, or more than this, in fact. But we are trying to be completely agnostic towards languages. And our AI solutions, we really target this. So for instance, I don't want to get too technical here, but we try to make our machine learning models in a way that it can be applied to multiple languages. We really want to support as many languages as possible.
How do you plan on doing it right now? If you look at like smaller languages, the capability and also the accuracy isn't as good. So are you planning to develop separate models for it, or are you going to use or piggyback kind of the APIs that are there already?
If we have to, we will develop a model specifically for a small language if it's necessary. At the moment, we find that data gathering is a big challenge, but there's solutions like Amazon's Mechanical Turk that we're looking into, and we are already taking advantage of some means of improving our data sets' quality and quantity.
Over 2 minutes to go. Any other questions? Please.
I had a question in terms of go-to-market. Who are the ICPs for you? I mean, which are the companies most suffering with this frustration you were talking about in the beginning of the slides?
Yeah, so this is a lot of companies who have heavy customer service requirements. So if you imagine like telecom, for instance, where they have to reply to their customers when something's not working. These companies often have a lot of overhead when it comes to this problem of having reliable customer service representatives and also allowing them to reply in a good time. You imagine you cannot spend the whole day to reply to one customer, but at the same time, you can't give garbage replies to your customers. So they have a trouble to find a middle ground. Well, we provide that middle ground. We provide good replies in 1 minute.
Thanks for the pitch. Quick question, you mentioned the accurate level with 80%, I think, but what's the satisfaction regarding these automated replies?
So it's actually a 95% accuracy for classification. This was in the slide here. For the reply quality, we have a different way of measuring this. And in fact, I mentioned also before how the human-in-the-loop process can be used to improve the quality. But how it basically works is that the humans at the company can validate whether a response was good or not good. And our models are retrained to give a better reply each and every time. And we try to make the replies to be as natural as possible when it comes to the actual text generated. This is very complicated from a technical standpoint, but we are relying on research, especially those of GPT-3. I don't know if you are familiar with some NLP techniques at the moment, but we are trying our best to have a reliable generation of replies. It's not as easy as having an accuracy, but our customers are quite satisfied.
20 seconds left. Any other questions? Yeah?
Okay, I'll try to be quick. So Kevin, monthly recurrent revenue at the moment, and what is your sales technique to make organic sales? And I'm referring to something, if you have something similar to what Calendly had in the past, because I see a lot of similarities.
Quick answer, please.
Sure. Our sales are in the tens of thousands tens of thousands of euros at the moment. I'm not in the sales department, but I can come back to you maybe afterwards to talk more about this. Is that okay?
Definitely.
Perfect.
Okay, big applause for Email Tree AI and Kevin. Thank you so much. And our next startup here